Well, I'm excited about today's training. Super excited. Been having some great luck with it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So who does any type of farming? Does anyone do farming right now? We know you do, Wendy.
Oh, sorry.
What
I'm
don't
not.
you do? Yeah, anyone else do any type of farming? Not yet? Okay. So what I used to do, and I still do, with my listings to leads, they have a letter, your neighborhood letter that you can email, go door knocking, mail, whatever you want to do, but it's your home has been affected by the sale of this property, right? And so when we farm, you typically send mail, some type of mailing piece to them, and you have no idea if they got it, if they're looking at it, did they throw it away? You don't know what they're doing with it. So in my Mailbox Power, they have what is called a dynamic QR code, and I attach that to my postcards or any mail piece that I put out, and it tells you who scans it. So this way, instead of just, aimlessly mailing to everybody and wondering, all right, do I have any hand raisers, anyone at all? At least this way, when they scan it, you get text. So now you know you have a hand raiser. Now you know who to follow up with and pay attention to. So I'm gonna share my screen. Share. All right, so here is the dashboard of Mailbox Power. Let me move all of us out the way. So when you first get in here, what you want to do is go to the left to the mailing lists. And this is what I did for a property I just sold. So you're going to go order a custom mailing list. All right, and individuals we want. You can pick what you want to do right here. And the next steps, you can do the geo or the demographic farming. So what this looks like, you can do, a lot, the whole US, you can do by the city, the zip code, or around an address. And that's what I did, is around the address. So let's go put this in Parkside Drive. 3439. And you can adjust the mile radius as well. So let me see if it's going to show. So within a 2-mile radius, there's 5,600 people you can mail to. You can get real specific. If you come over to this tab, you can go and filter all of these, like length of residence. Do you want single family, multi, unknown? I did single. Length of residence. So let's do from 3 years, 15 plus. Income. We'll do 100,000 to 250 plus. Homeowner, or you can add in renters. And over here where it says records, it's going to calculate your new amount of people that you can mail to. But you can go through all of these and get really specific with who you're trying to target and send to. So see, now it took it down to about 2,200. But you can also, increase, decrease your radius, whatever you want to do to mail these. I did a mile, and with my mile, I got 879 people. So once you do that, you can preview the list. It's going to give you a little preview of what the list is going to look like. Maybe. It's calculating. Okay, that's taken a while. We'll close that out. But after you're done, you buy the list, right? So once you have the list, it's going to go in, it'll be under your mail list, and it'll be under your purchase list. So it'll be right here. So here's my list that I bought, and this is what it cost me. $80 to buy almost 900 names with addresses. So then what you're going to do, this is my postcard that I made. So come into options, go to continue editing. So this postcard, this is who I'm going to send to my hand raisers. What in the world? Maybe later. So the ones that have scanned my first postcard, they're going to get this. So this are my sales within the last within this year. So, you know, I just did the little info on it, the properties. This is all in my area. And then that's the front of it. The back of it just looks like this. And this is where you're going to put your dynamic QR code. And where you find this is right here in photo. Got it. Right here, dynamic images. And here is your dynamic QR code. You're just going to drop and drag it here. But that's not enough. You have to assign the link to where you want them to point that to. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Then you save and exit. So that would be your step 2. After you buy your list, you got to create your postcard. And you can, if you can choose what they have, or you can go into Canva like I do and make it all nice and pretty and then upload it into Mailbox Power. But then you're going to come over here to saved automations. You have to create an automation. So this is my first mailer I sent out. I just want to show you my scans on that. So right here, my analytics. So far, I've had 42 people scan my first postcard that went out, and it just hit everybody's mailbox this past Saturday, and people are still scanning. So these 42 people are going to get that postcard that I just showed you. So I'm going to go through. If you click on it, it tells you everybody. So you don't got to wonder. Right there it is. You can even export it to make it easier to set up and send to. So let's go back here. So we're going to create a new automation. You're going to do a drip. Create new. Oh. So this is going to name it. Oh. What? Okay. Can't type today. All right. Farms. Sub 2. No, leave that. All right. Create new automation. And you can put steps to these too if you want. Just like with anything you build out, you can do step 1, wait however many days, step 2, but I'm just doing a single quick one mailer out. So you're going to add your dynamic QR code right here. So this is where, when they scan it, this is where they're going to go. So let me move us out the way, go to my Canva. This is where they're going to go. So with me, since this is my second, let me make this bigger so you can read it if you want to. So it's letting them know, hey, if you buy and sell with me in the next 90 days, you'll get exclusive perks for free. And here's my free perks. You'll get a free, I'll pay for the home inspection. You'll get your appraisal credited back when we close. I'm going to pay for a one-time free house cleaning. I'm going to pay for free listing pictures. You're going to get a free video property tour and free home staging with what you currently have in your home. So these are some incentives that I'm hoping that they're going to be like, shit, let me reach out to her. And then I just put about my little video, and here's my staging video. So they can click that, watch that. Here is a picture of a property that I listed, and this was before staged and they painted it, they listened, and this is after. And as you can see, it's a huge difference. This is how most realtors take photos. This is how I take photos. They can schedule a call with me, or they can click and get their home evaluation. So this is when they scan that QR code, this is where they're going to go. So let's do my embedded. So I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to copy that. Come back to Mailbox Power. And I'm going to put it in here. And you can add your hashtags. So this is mailer 2. So whatever hashtags you want to put in here, they'll add them in. Oh, I just left there. Let me go back. So add your first shipment, add an item, and this is where I'm going to do my postcard. Right, so save shipment. And right here, these little plus, you can add things to. You don't have to, but you can. So that is a quick little thing on how to farm very successfully. Right here, you can do when you want to send it, you can do immediately, you can do in however many days, but I'm not going to send right away because I have to go in and pick all my people that raise their hands. But I do just want to show you again. Let's go back here. So this is my first one that I sent. This is, it shows you in purple right here. This is the QR, the landing page that it goes to. And again, the analytics. But look at that, 42 people. 42 people already scanned. So I'm really excited about that to reach out to them. And one of these, I already went on a listing appointment with. So yeah, so they got to see that, like, oh, dang, she's really different from, the other agents. So I thought that was really cool. So what kind of questions do you have for me? Anyone have any questions on it?
Yeah. So, and you may have already said this. I'm curling my hair. So, can you like upload a CSV of your own farm with names and addresses
Yeah.
without purchasing their list and still be able to attach the QR code that way?
Yep. The QR code goes off of what subscription you have. I have the exclusive executive something. It's just about $200 a month, and that gives me that dynamic QR code. And with that $200 a month,
How many cards do you get? Postcards?
you get 200 free postcards to send out every month. It doesn't, if you don't do your 200, it doesn't roll over into the next month. It starts over every month. And with the postcards that you send, you can, again, go into Canva, create it how you want, upload it to your card. The card is free. You just got to pay for the shipping. Like, let me see if it's going to show me.
That's cool though, because then, like, say $200 a month, you're sending out 200 mailers with dynamic QR codes, which usually costs a lot to do the QR codes
Yes.
dynamically. So that's cool.
Let me show you this one. I sent this one out to some past clients, and it's just, talking about my gratitude to them. This is just the front, clean, simple. Nothing on the cover on the inside. And then here's the inside bottom. Quick little how much I appreciate you. I wouldn't be here without you type of thing. You can put in whatever you want here. You can come over here, change the background, put a border on, do some clip art, or just completely make it in Canva and then come here and upload it. And then the back, just my little logo, because these are my past clients. So I don't care. I don't need to know if they, scan or not, because I'm in contact with them anyways.
Do you get to pick which home valuation page they go to?
Yeah, you have control over all of it.
So you could send them to a fellow,
Yep, you just gotta point them to that URL link, and that's it.
but they have the dynamic part, like, because they'll know what address they're coming from
Yes.
because of how you have it set up.
Yep.
That's cool.
Isn't that awesome? And like I sent this one out during the summertime, just a little mocktail recipe to my past clients, just because I'm staying in front of them. You want to stay in front of them. That's what they all say, stay in front of your clients. So here's a little mocktail, and at the bottom it's like if you want to, make it a big boy drink, here's just add some rum into it. And again, all the text is edible, Lord. I know. I'm all looking at the cherries. You can eat it. It's
I can
fine.
eat it.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. But yeah, just put everything, whatever you want on it. You can change this background with the background. Here's backgrounds. The backgrounds are kind of cheesy, but whatever. You can just pick something, or again, make it in Canva and upload it.
Cool.
But yeah, 200 free a month. And with the dynamic QR code, Wendy, like you were saying, usually with those, you have to buy in bulk, which is a ton of money. You can just do one-offs on this if you want to.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah, you don't have to buy in bulk. Just one-offs, three-offs, whatever you want to do.
You can put that dynamic code on anything.
Yep. Anything you want.
Can you upload your existing farm list?
Yep.
Yeah.
Contacts. Import, export right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, perfect.
Real quick,
Yeah.
you can't import your own list. However, you have to follow their format. So I've uploaded like CSV's file, and it wasn't able to do it really easily. So they give you have to download their template and then pretty much match their their columns.
Yeah, that's normal.
So it's not that straightforward. So you won't take because I've uploaded many lists, and then it was a little bit time consuming because I had to match up, each because they only have certain columns. They accept like the name, first and last name and address and things like that. So it wasn't like a clean, push of a button and then it automatically.
Right.
Yeah. So, but it'll take some time, but you can't upload some of the stuff. And then I had to go each time I had to go and kind of like fix some of the, like if the names that doesn't have first and last name and it's a trust or something, then you have to kind of make that work. Because like they do have, what they have it called it, different fields that you really customize everything, like your first name, last name, things like that. And with the dynamic code, with those dynamic QR codes, like I used I wanted a code on the front and the back postcard. So if you want to use the dynamic, you could only use one dynamic link. So you could only go to even though you have two dynamic codes, you won't go to two different landing pages. So it'll be just same one. But however, you could put you could put your own, code from like if you want to download a design from Canva. However, anything that's not dynamic, it will not be tracked. So so you want to use their dynamic code, but you're limited to just one address or one link.
Yeah, per card.
That is amazing. So I mean, this is something I learned. I shared this with Carrie, because one of my title rep told me that there's this postcard. Carrie, you want to show them that postcard? That says this is like the one that intrigues the homeowners, because that's what I did. And it's very, very simple. And this is from my title rep shared with me. And this is like something like a Tom Ferry, one of his campaigns that's gotten a lot of results. So what I did is she showed me, you can get his campaign from prospecting. I don't know, one of those those postcards, sites. Anyways, I just kind of duplicated his postcard and his landing pages, and then and that's what I shared with Carrie that because like before I would send a bunch of postcard. I do farming and postcard farming. I would send all this stuff, and you never know who's scanning it at all. And then with this is very, very simple. Did you hear about your neighbor? It kind of piques people's interest, and you just did a dynamic QR code, and that's why Carrie got so many hits. She got 42. I didn't send as many, postcards. However, I only got like 20. And so, but then that wasn't I did it because I got so excited is when I saw this a campaign. I did it before I even sold the property. I got into escrow, it was impending. So I blasted out, say, hey, did you buy your neighbor? And then my side would say, instead of sold, it would say, hey, we were able to secure, multiple offers and things like that. So this is very, very exciting right here. Just because it's so.
That's the front of the card right there.
Yeah,
this is the front of the postcard and the
dynamic QR code.
Oh.
So that's what Carrie got so many hits because don't you want to know?
Right.
So yeah. So and then she got the follow.
Oh, I was gonna say I got this first idea from Betty, but I didn't know if Betty wanted me to tell that I got it from her. So I was like, I'm not gonna say it, but she said it.
No, I don't mind because I'm gonna tell you that it's not my idea either, and it's from Tom Ferry's, and I just kind of, with it, And then, because my title rep, she says that, this has been working. So
Yeah,
that's why it's amazing, and then that's all it is. It's so simple. Sometimes less is more,
Right.
we just get
What's
too,
on the back of the card?
this is the back of the postcard.
see, for me, I had so for on the Tom Ferry version, he had another QR code, same QR
Yeah,
code, a
right here,
dynamic
I
QR.
have a QR
Oh, you
code.
have it here too. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just really, really simple.
And does that go to your just the landing page for
Then it
the
goes to the landing page. Not
property?
the one Carrie showed you
Yep.
was the second
Yeah, I can
postcard
go.
landing page. The first one is more about what you did.
Yeah, to get it sold. So
Yeah,
here's
to
the
get it.
first landing page.
This is what you did. Yeah, what you did.
So,
So that's all, you kind of show what you did to get the property sold.
yeah,
So, yeah.
steps. And me, I added the video, a walkthrough video of a property that I sold. These are a couple pictures of that property. And they can again schedule a call with me, get your home evaluation. My second postcard, I wanted it to look my landing page, I wanted it to look a lot like the first landing page, so that way they don't just start seeing all this different stuff. So it's all like, intact, looking the same. So that's why my second one kind of looks like this. I just went in and switched those out with what they get for free. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was a great, when Betty showed me this, I was like, gonna have to do that. Got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And my next one that I'm going to do, I'm going to
I
test it.
like that you have a dynamic code. Sorry. I like that you have a dynamic code even if you're not sending them to home value.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. So now it's like, I didn't want to send postcards out without even a dynamic code. So now it's like, instead of using my printer, dude who does all my EDDM, I'm thinking, forget it, because even though it's cheaper to do EDDM, but you don't know who's who actually scanned it. So I'm thinking about not doing my EDDM anymore, and then just put all my postcards through Mailbox Power.
Yep.
Then you could have you could track, there's some trackability. And
I was gonna say with the postcards, the big ones are 18 or 19 cents, but if you do like the 5x8 or something, those ones are free. So you
no,
don't,
they're not free. They're 73 cents.
are you
But
sure?
yeah, I'm positive. I've been getting dinged on it.
Just
Yeah,
looked at,
because you get 200 because I looked into it. I asked him, I go, what do I get monthly for my 199? And you get 200 cards, greeting cards. Then you just have to pay for your
well, how these ones, how this says it's 68 cents, it's not, it's free. They take that off for your greeting card when you
no,
go
the
to,
actual cards itself is free. That's it. You not the
Right.
post.
But see,
You always
this
have to
right
pay postage.
here,
Yeah.
this one is free. You
Yeah,
just gotta pay for postage. That's what I was talking
Exactly. That's what I meant. The cards are free, but the postage, you still have to pay
Yeah.
postage.
Yeah,
And the
that's what I was
postage is
saying.
70, yeah, postage is 73 cents.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. These cards, you have to pay the 19 cents for.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was saying if you did the smaller one, they're free. So you don't have to spend for the big ones. You can just do the free one and just pay postage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's worth the extra cost to
Yeah.
to know who's scanning, because I've mailed out thousands of postcards. You never know who's scanning them and who's so this is like
Exactly.
a great way to track.
Yeah, Real Marketing has the dynamic code that I use, and I like that I know exactly who's scanning what.
Yep.
And it just says scan today, sell tomorrow. Super simple.
Yeah. And then if you use Corfax also has, you can do that too, scanning, but they're more expensive.
Yeah, I used to use Corfax a long time
Yeah.
ago.
And then just like what Carrison mentioned earlier too, one thing about Mailbox Power, you don't have to send out like 100 or 200. You can I send myself one postcard or card just to test it before I send my stuff out, just to make sure what it looks like. Or like even just, having all the birthdays and cards and all that stuff all in there. So it's a really nice, program.
Platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have all my past clients on the Ultimate Closing Campaign. So for like 2.5 years, every 6 months, they get a gift and a card from me. You can extend that out to 10 years if you want to. You can make it for a month if you want to. So you can go in, tailor that how you want to. My client, she just got married. So I went in and they have these like salt and pepper shakers, the real fancy ones, and I had it engraved, Mr. and Mrs., and I put their last name on it. I sent 4 brownies, and on the top of the brownies, there's a sticker. And I took their wedding photo and put that for the sticker on top of the brownies. And I sent coffee mugs with that wedding picture on it as well. And that was just my one client, sent that off to him. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could like put my brain in that kind of mode to create something so cool and fancy like that. I'm just not that cool and fancy when it comes to gifting. I'm the
Well, the
worst.
gifts are in there. You just look through and see which ones you want to send. They have barbecue, like grill kits that you can laser engrave for your clients with their name on it, poker stuff, wine bottles, like wine stuff, all types of stuff in there.
I
Okay.
think,
Yeah. I haven't signed up for that power. So are you able to kind of get into the platform and dig around on it without having to sign up for the monthly fee yet? Or do you have to do that? all
No,
at the
I
same-
think you just have to sign up. I'll give you the link though.
Okay. send me-
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think Herb, I think you would love it. Cause
Yeah.
really, I mean, I can go in there and set all kinds of stuff up. Like right now I'm getting ready to send out postcards for Halloween,
Mm,
Me too.
and yeah,
mm.
and just little things like that. And just for your little your little SOI, and so it's only like
Yeah.
maybe, whatever it is. And you could do
Yep.
personalized stuff. Everything's personalized. You could put their name in there. Yeah, it's a nice touch to have,
Mhm.
and then doing all their, birthdays and all the holidays, and so it's a nice, and then not only that, I mean, the best part for me, it's like postcards, because I do a lot of
Yeah.
postcards, and then
Right.
just having that dynamic code, it's like no brainer.
So is it
And
one
Herb.
code for everything, or does it actually track individually everybody that
Okay,
clicks on it? Or
So this is what happens. Okay, so I have this senior campaigns that I'm running with postcards. Okay, so within my campaign, I set up like 10 different postcards. Okay, and each postcard, I have a different landing pages or different, so within your campaign, you can set up it for each shipment. They call it shipment. Each card, you could have its own specific landing page.
Mhm.
Okay. So within that, so I could just every month, once you set it up, you set up and forget it, and it just goes out. And I send
Mm.
myself every postcard I send out, I send myself, on it, so I know when they get it and things like that.
Right.
So and then like I said, it tracks every time someone scans, you get a text, and then it's set up to Lofty, and Lofty texts me a text. So it's all so it's really nice. And
That's
then, like I
great.
said, it's not just postcard. You could do cards, you could do brownies, you could do whatever you want. You could do closing gifts. They have all kinds of, things you could purchase for your clients. So
That's
anyway,
neat. That's
yeah.
neat.
Yep. And when they do scan it, Herb, it does tell you like Stephanie Jones at blah, blah, blah street scanned it.
Yeah, you get their
Gotcha.
address. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And Mailbox Power is integrated with Follow Up Boss.
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
wow.
Yep.
Okay.
oh, you just got her right there.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
come on. It's integrated with
I'm
Follow Up
I'm
Boss.
all
You just-
about integration. Oh
Yeah,
my
it
God.
It
if
is.
we can-
integrate it.
It is. Yeah.
Yep. And right from your Follow Up Boss,
Yeah.
you don't even have to go to Mailbox Power. Once you have your automation set up from your Follow Up Boss, you just do the drop down box,
Oh.
pick what campaign you want to put them on, click
Oh.
it, done.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I
Yeah.
know a little bit more than AM cards, but I think they have a lot more. And I like that you can personalize the brownies.
Everything you can personalize.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
because I
send
have
brownies
AM
to
cards right.
everybody.
I have AM cards right now, but it's kind of like
Me too.
yeah.
Oh no, you need to move over. I had AM cards for a little bit. Yeah, for a little while.
I
Yeah.
need to use up all my free ones and then move.
Yeah.
You've been
I have so much
saying
free
that,
ones.
Wendy.
What?
I said, you've been saying that. Hurry up and use them up and get over here.
I know. Well, I gotta figure out who I want to send to, I guess. I don't know. Maybe everybody, all you guys will get brownies today.
That'll work.
So
That'll
that-
work.
Carry the dynamic code. You only get to use it for 2 different landing pages, you said. So like if you had 5 properties and you were farming to each of those neighborhoods, could you set up the QR code for, to bring them to a landing page for all 5 of those properties?
So one shipment, you get one QR code. So if you have 5 different properties, if you set up 5 different shipments, they all can go to a different one.
Okay.
Yep, and you can even have them send like shipment 1 go out immediately, shipment 2 go out a day later or whatever.
Okay.
You can set it up that way, but yeah, that's how you can send them out with different landing pages.
Okay.
Yes, Melissa.
Piggyback off of what he was talking about being creative. I don't have a creative bone in my body to like these fancy postcards that y'all come up with. Like if I'm gonna spend money on this and I'm gonna send this out, I don't want them to be crap because then they're gonna be throwing them away. Do you have a suggestion on where to go to get ideas or something to make them cool?
Yeah, just either Google like type of postcards that realtors send out, or shoot me a text and say, hey, I want to send something like this out. Do you have a template for it already? Or do you have any ideas? And I'll just shoot you my template in Canva.
Carrie's gonna have all her templates in a little Canvas store soon. We're working on that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got so many.
I know. You just need to put them in there. But anyway,
Oh, I see
can
that
you do-
Fellow integrates with Follow Up Boss too. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's so cool. I don't even have to go to Follow. It's all right there in Follow Up Boss.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Anyway, but so are you saying like if you did a property listing one for a farm in that area, you can't do a QR code, dynamic QR code going to that property on the front page and then to see how much your home is worth, go here. You
You
can't do
can't.
2 different codes.
You can't do 2 different codes. Because I
Okay.
looked into it. That's what I wanted to do. And they said no. So you could put another QR code, you just won't be dynamic.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, I think the better dynamic one would be
Yeah.
the home value one to Fellow. That way they're popping right in there. The other code would be like taking
They
them
would-
to the drone video of the property or something.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm loving this dynamic QR code. Every time it gets scanned, I get a text and I'm like, oop, there's another one. There's another seller. They don't know that they're going to be mine, but it's going to happen. Yeah, it's fantastic.
and just know that I think it's the power of that simple postcard, find out what your neighbors did, because people don't know. I mean, even they'll see it, it's real estate related because you're on there, but
Right.
they're just curious, so it's
Yep.
same here, when I first, mailed that out, and I was at the Pink concert and I was getting
Mhm.
getting these ding, 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 ding. And my friend's like, what's going on? It's like,
That's funny.
so anyway, yeah, it does. It's amazing how and then now I sent it out like over a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I'm still getting, it's trickling,
Yep.
in with some scams. So it just keeps going because, people, they keep their postcards, not all, but some do, and you get scans later on, week or 2 later. So.
I think with my next sale that I have, I'm going to beta test to see the verbiage, my first one that I sent out, and then my next one, I'm going to say your property has been affected by the sale of your neighbor's home. I'm going to see which one's going to be more grabbing and which one's going to get scans more. So I'm going to try
I don't
that.
know. I think that one always did so good with listening to leads. So I think it would
Yeah.
do really well.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. I have a podcast.
Oh.
Gotta go. See ya.
All right.
All right. Any other questions, guys? I will have the recording up later in the group, and I will have links to sign up for Mailbox Power if you want to sign up and give it a try. If you use my link, you get a special deal with it. So let me know. Sign up. Let me know if you like it. All right. Bye, guys. Thank
Bye.
you.